Welcome back to Chevy's Inside High School Sports. I'm Matt Musil. Barbers Hill has long been one of the area's top girls basketball powers, and this year the Lady Eagles are expected to contend for a state title, led by a senior standout. Let's take a closer look now in this week's Chevy Spotlight. With 3 state championship banners hanging from the rafters, Barbers Hill boasts one of the area's most storied girls basketball programs. Last year, the Lady Eagles advanced to the state Final Four for the 6th time in school history, but they came up short of winning another state title. That semifinal loss still stings, but serves as motivation for this proud program.
Going down there last year was kind of a taste of what it's like, and we feel like that we didn't fare as well as we wanted to. Kind of got embarrassed a little bit in the first game. That's been our motivation since we got back in the gym in March.
There's a lot of lights and a lot of people and everything, but I feel like we've learned last year not to let all that affect us in our game playing. This year when we go to state, it's not going to bother us and we're going to play to win it.
The Lady Eagles are led by a 6'5" all-everything post, Charlie Collier. Her list of accolades is almost as long as her wingspan. All-state each of the last 3 seasons, 3rd team Naismith All-American in 2017. ESPN.com ranks her as the #2 girls basketball recruit in the nation. And last month, she signed a letter of intent to play at the University of Texas.
I'm not really content with what I'm doing right now. I honestly don't think I'm that good. I have to get better personally, so that's just me. I'm my worst critic.
Charlie says she models her style of play after WNBA star Candace Parker.
She's like 6'4", handling the ball, posting up, dribbling, passing, has an all-around game.
You don't see many 6'5" girls. She can step out and shoot the ball. She can run the floor with most any person over 6 foot tall. She's gotten very mobile. She can move side to side way better than she could her freshman year.
Take that pass away.
Head coach Tri Danley raves about Charlie's development off the floor the most, as she's matured during her time at Barbers Hill.
She's a role model, and you would have to be here every day from her freshman year to see the development that she's made. She's started as a freshman kid, and she's going to leave here as a young woman adult. And that says a lot about her character, her parents, the way that they raised her.
If you saw her like in school or anything, you couldn't tell that she was like #1 recruit, because she's so down to earth and like doesn't make you like intimidated from her presence. She's just real.
In 2016, Charlie earned the opportunity to travel overseas with USA Basketball's under-17 national team. And she hopes to be able to represent the United States again on an even bigger stage.
Yeah, 2020 Olympics, hopefully I get the chance to do that. I'll be in college by then. It kind of helped me into this year as well, getting to know the players, getting to know the mental feel of the game just outside of the, physical aspect of the game. You just have to be able to handle a lot of things because it's emotional. You're away from home, you're in Spain, we're in France. And so we're playing against girls overseas, so we have to learn how to adapt to each and one another.
But for now, Charlie will try to lead the Eagles back to state and hopefully take home the school's 4th title.
We talk a lot about leaving our mark here when they leave. And right now, the only thing that Charlie can do is leaving her mark is to win a state championship. That's the only thing missing in her resume is to win a state championship. And we're going to try to do that.
1, 2, 3, state.
And a special thanks goes out to Charlie Collier, head coach Tri Danley, and good luck to the Lady Eagles as they look for a return trip to state this season. Hey, speaking of basketball, the round ball season is already off to a strong start in the Houston area, so let's check in on some local teams in action this week. We begin with the Episcopal Knights hosting Bel Air.
Hard on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hard.
Early on, Episcopal's Tajon Martin picks up the pass at midcourt and takes it all the way for the easy layup. But back come the Cardinals with a little defense of their own. They look to run, and Doug Young finishes the fast break with a layup. More Bel Air defense. Young with the steal, and he goes right up with it for the bucket. Cards up by 10 at halftime. Episcopal not going away, though. Martin gets another steal, and he passes up ahead to Jalen Waddle, who slams it home for 2. But the Cards are just too tough. Marcus Cooper lays it in here, and Bel Air beats Episcopal. 54-45 is the final. Let's head up to the Metroplex now for the Mansfield ISD Invitational. Fort Bend Elkins in action, taking on Round Rock. Early on, Donovan Williams drives to the hole. Nice up and under move, basket and the foul. Knights up by 17 after one. More Williams now. This time at transition, he goes up strong, gets another three-point play the old-fashioned way. The Knights also play some stifling defense. Tyler Caligari gets the steal, and he takes it all the way for the easy layup. Then it's Williams with a steal. He finds Vernon Harrell, who throws it down with authority. Elkins rolls easily. 67-53 is the final. Recent Kansas signee Quentin Grimes leads the Woodlands College Park up against Mansfield Legacy. And here's Grimes showing off his ball handling skills in the first. He drives and finishes with a nice up and under move. Then it's Grimes in transition. He dishes to Kamani Anderson, who lays it in for the easy bucket. Cavs up by 16 at intermission. College Park then stretches that lead out in the third. Shannon Scott sinks the three from the wing, nothing but net. Then it's Grimes applying the exclamation point with the one-handed jam. College Park cruises to an 85-66 win over Mansfield Legacy. Kincaid faces Frisco Liberty up in Mansfield. Isaiah LeBlanc forces the turnover here for the Falcons, and they look to run. Up ahead it goes to Ohio State commit Jaden Ledee, and he gets the bucket and the foul for the three-point play. It's tied at 57 all in the fourth when LeBlanc knocks down a three from the wing to put the Falcons in front. Then it's Ledee in transition. He goes strong to the bucket for the layup, and Kincaid squeaks out a 69-68 victory.
And we'll, of course, continue to bring you complete high school hoops coverage all the way through the state Final Four in San Antonio in March. But that doesn't mean we're done with football either. After the break, Adam Coleman of the Houston Chronicle joined us to break down the Saturday playoff action, so stay right there.